Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back with some Project Zomboid. This ain't new to the channel, but I do believe this is the first time I've streamed Zomboid. I did a whole stream of videos earlier on, last update, in one of the mod maps, Raven Creek. If you want to see me try and clear that big-ass city, you can find those videos uploaded here on the channel. Oh, hell, probably a year and a half ago, maybe even longer. But we got a new update here, a new experimental update, build 42. So, real quick, I'll just give you a quick rundown of the mods I'm using. I'm not going to go through these one by one, because that would take a while. So, you can take a look there and see what all the assorted ones I'm running. The vast majority of them are vehicle mods. There's one... fire resistance, new containers, authentic Z's, ammo drops from zombies, small amounts of course, MREs, repair clothes, blah 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 blah. Like I said, mostly vehicles, and a spawn in the new map zones. They added Brandenburg, Ekron, and Irvington. These are places I've not been before, so I got a mod to let me spawn there. So I will be spawning Ekron, Irvington. Brandenburg, because it's on the shore. It's on the river. So I'll head into Brandenburg, give myself a good random seed. My standard Romero-style zombies, no sprinters. Population peak day 28. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, pretty basic. Standard behemoth loadout. Nothing too over the top here. And then, pretty basic start here again. Shoes, pants, no, not shorts. There we go. T-shirt, Hawaiian, because of course. And that'll just about do it. Yeah, it looks about right. Don't need to make it any fancier than that. Let's get on in here to this new map zone and check things out. Since it is a new area, I don't know where the bloody hell I'm going to be starting. I don't know anything about this area. The reason why I wanted to check out these new zones is I've put enough time into Zomboid that all the existing maps, even Louisville, I know fairly well. I know where to go to get what equipment. I know what areas are relatively safe and what areas are not. I know where I like to set up shop. So starting in a new map, one that just came out, one that might not even be complete, should make things a wee bit more interesting. And it is, I think it's on the corner of the map. It looks like it's along the river. So it starts me about as far from Louisville as I can get. Build 42 testing. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so standard interior spawn. Start out getting some rags just in case I get tagged by somebody. Don't have a backpack. Do have an M9. Is that just standard spawn now? Didn't used to start with an M9. No melee weapon. Oh, no melee weapon though. Hairspray and a mirror. A dull meat cleaver. Sharpness is very low. Bread knife. Not going to do a lot of good for me, but it's probably just about the best I can get right now. There's not a whole hell of a lot to this. So since I don't have a backpack, I'm not going to take all that food right now, because I don't have a way to transport it. Alright, let me see, where am I? Small residential neighborhood. Ooh. Now that's just convenient. That right there, boys and girls, is what we call streamer luck. Walk 50 feet outside the starting house, and I've got myself a Humvee. It'll be double plus ultra streamer luck if there are keys in it. I got a holster, that's not bad. Bandolier. 5.56, empty sack. E-tool. Hey, it's better than nothing. I am 9 mags, I can spin those. Run speed modifier, discomfort. Condition, insulation, wind resistance, bite and scratch defense on the knees. I mean, that's not great, but... So I should have these both, one on each knee. Okay. Knee pads are new, it's not something I used to see. Gun rack inside the truck. Nope, nothing there. And I do believe I got everything valuable. Yeah, 5.56 until I get some more carry space. I'm not going to worry about looting every single solitary thing I find. I will eventually. The loot goblin tendencies cannot be prevented forever. 6 mags. Holster right. Alright, so the mag that's in it should be loaded already. I got half a dozen spares, that ain't bad. Correction fluid, nope, don't need any of that. Diary tissue socks, none of that matters right now. More books. Pipe wrench. Belt. Hairdryer, shower cap. I mean, that's all stuff that could come in useful eventually. This is something else I do. Whenever I find food that I can't take with me right then, I toss it in the freezer. So there's a better chance that it'll stay. Since that's already cooked, I'll take the salmon with me. Pizza cutter, spatula, griddle pan. None of that's particularly useful weapon. My E-tool and my pipe wrench will be better. Alright, we got a house with a fence here. Might be something else a little bit bigger, might be something useful in here. We'll play it nice and quiet starting out. Make as little noise as possible. That's why I'm not busting these windows. There we go. Just had to find the right one. Try and avoid drawing attention to myself as much as possible. That'll give me a little bit of protection. Keep me warm. Got a van down there. Might be worth seeing if it's got a... thinking I might be able to get seeds from that. Let's see if I can get keys for this van. Big ass graveyard. A van wouldn't be a bad find this early on. And get all that stuff I haven't been able to carry thus far. Lighter, high-end camera. No keys, unfortunately. Well, fine then, be that way. Someone's inside. Good, a little bit of ammo, 1 round. That's mostly what you'll get off zombies. About half the time you'll get a single bullet from them, which isn't unbalanced. Gives you slightly more opportunity to use firearms. Which makes sense. This is Kentucky after all. Everyone's gonna have a gun. Hey, one of the cooking shows is already on. Excellent. Good time to get that up and running. Soup fixes everything. Alright, so let me see here. Alright, I need to find myself a backpack, need to find myself a vehicle of some flavor. Alright, looks like it's done. Alright, graveyard's not completely infested. The time frame I use for my custom starts is initial outbreak. So it's just getting started, so the zombie count isn't as massive as it's going to get. Zombie count peaks at day 28 for obvious reasons. And that's when things will start. It'll ramp up slowly from day 1 to day 28. And that's when things will start getting real overrun. And a nice thing they've added recently is you turn off respawns. So after day 28, once you kill a zombie, once you clear an area, it'll stay cleared. Which is always a nice touch. The first problem is, though, clearing that area. I got a couple who are getting interested in me. Come on, little fella. Hopefully you or your friends have the key on you. That'd be a nice truck. Come on, little fella. Keys on you? Oh, a box of 308, that ain't terrible. No keys, alright. Well, hell. Gas can, ratchet wrench, tissue. You know what? I'll use this. All the stuff I don't need to keep on me right now. Rotten cupcake. Beating zombies to death with a pipe wrench never gets old. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? No keys on you. One round. Yeah, nothing. Alright, anybody else in this immediate vicinity? No. I'll get rid of this one and the one by the next house. All three of these ones, actually. 4. Now these ones are all probably far enough away that they won't have the truck keys I'm looking for, but might get lucky. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting sneaked up on. Wait a minute, why am I already in pain? Oh, muscle strain. Really? Already? Muscle strain from killing 12 zombies. Okay, that's setting in a hell of a lot quicker than it used to. Used to be muscle strain would show up way later on. Okay, so I have to be a little more conservative starting out, not fighting every single last zombie I encounter. Another one in the round back. Banging on windows. Right there by the front door. Alright, so keys won't be here. Too far from the truck. If I can find the front of the church. The parking lot of the church might have a good chance for getting a vehicle up and running. Probably best bet would be to go over the fence. Avoid all that up there by the street. Some sort of sealed location. A Mini and a Volkswagen. see if I can slip by the rest of these punks. Is this just a graveyard, not a church with it? Yeah, looks like it might be just a graveyard. Okay, well. Nothing searching here is going to accomplish. Yeah, I gotta remember I'm not leveled up at all, so I can't sprint much. I'm gonna have to take breaks after even relatively short fights. I have to take things nice and easy. I don't need to sneak. What the heck just happened? That was a little odd. I'm getting odd visual glitches on a multitude of games. Like right there, the screen just went black. My main screen just completely dropped for a second. I still had the screen on OBS that I was using to navigate, but the main screen just completely blacked out for some reason. I'm thinking my graphics card might be dying. It's been acting odd. This is definitely not one of those games that should be taxing my hardware to any significant degree. I mean, I'm not running absolute top-of-the-line NASA level hardware. I might not even be able to run Crysis, but it's a decent rig. Decent midline, probably 6.5 out of 10. So it should not be screen blacking like that. But this is an unstable experimental build. So it might be more with the game, more about the game, less about my hardware. Just have to see if it keeps acting silly. Honestly, it's probably more about the game, now that I think about it. Smith & Wesson M36, that ain't terrible. Duffel bag, that ain't terrible either. Now, what do I got? All of this stuff can go in the duffel. And it came with a little bit, that could actually be good. Keep my hands from getting chewed up. Rope pliers, don't need the blank ID. Bunch of beer. 136 pounds of cargo space. What do we got? What do we got? Shotgun shells. No keys. Is that a key right there, or is that just random debris? That is a key for this truck. Excellent. No, it's just for the other one, the one up just up next to me. Okay. So everything of theoretical value I'll grab. I'm gonna start loading that other truck. Oh, it's a key ring that's on the ground. Okay. Dude's headbutting the wall in there. So I believe it's this key. Don't need you. 130. That's pretty good. Now here's hoping this thing has some fuel in it. Completely empty. All right. But the backpack is a good find. Backpack's a good find, so I can start gathering things I need. And I did run across a fuel can earlier. Now, what is this? Why would there be a vehicle airlock here? That's a prison. High walls, bars on the windows. Okay, I'm in a prison yard. Okay. That's potentially very useful. Could Walking Dead Season 3 the hell out of this thing. I just got to get fuel for that truck, and probably clear 100,000 zombies out of the prison itself. Brandenburg Judicial Court. Who the hell throws away a crowbar? Alright, Stinky, let's go. I don't like killing them inside. It takes too long to clean up. And you can't burn them when the bodies get too high. So always lure them out into the street, or at least into the, somewhere with stones or sand. So you can burn them and not have to worry about it spreading. Probably not going to be a ton of loot inside a courthouse. Candle might be useful. Don't need the lunchbox, but I'll take the yogurt. Brass nameplate. Don't really need a nameplate. Of all the things that aren't going to be highly useful for me. I don't need any of that. Small file set, screws, rubber hose, garbage bags. Probably don't need a power bar though. Bucket could come in handy. Cleaned up before I get too soaked in blood. Alright. Well, there's not a ton here. I didn't expect there to be. Small quantities of food, small quantities of assorted goods. Air fishing bait. Okay. Well, that takes care of the courthouse. Let's see if any of these got anything useful in them. A little too many in a single go. Unpleasantly hot. Alright. So for that I can ditch the leather coat. I think I need a rubber hose to siphon from these other vehicles. But before that, I need a gas can. So far, one of you has found his way around to me. Come on. I think there were 3, maybe 4 more in there. I got 3. That's a good start. So maybe it's just you 2. Alright. it'd probably be a good idea to switch over to one of these pipes, because iron pipes are much easier to replace if one of them gets broken than a pipe wrench. A little less durable, maybe do a little less damage, but much more replenishable. Yeah, I hear you gurgling at me. Stuck behind a truck. Come on. Don't need either of those. Flashlight, duct tape, ratchets, roadblocks, bullets. I'll grab you just for the bullets. Now, any of you three have keys on you? I would surely appreciate it if you did. Nope. We got a rig, a van, and another big-ass truck. Oh, they're smashing up these fences pretty well. Alright, so all these vehicles are keyless. Always useful. How about you two? No, you got a knife in your back. Okay, so more of them than anticipated. Alright. I mean, I knew there'd be a bunch of them at the prison. You know what? Okay, so something's going on with my little gun. I offloaded all my magazines. That's what happened. Well, that answers that question. But, making all that noise, it's going to pull all the people out of the prison, so I can deal with them later. And I just got to get past these three. So I'm not going to stick around long enough for them all to spot me. Box of 9mm. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dump the 9mm. Alright, so found the front door, made a bit of noise, lured a good chunk of zombos outside. And I'm not gonna try and clear it right now. Okay, so I don't think it's any of those three, which means it's gotta be one inside the it's got to be one of the vehicles inside that the zombies clunked into. Stumbled into in the main parking lot, so that's fine. It'll pull even more of them out of the interior. I'm debating whether or not I want to try and turn this into a base. I mean, for a group, low double-digit group, a prison would be a great facility, a great place to set up shop. But do I need that kind of space as a single person? Probably not. A good single-family home with a high fence near the water would probably be a better bet. I mean, the prison is iconic, of course, but the trouble to clear it, the return on that investment just doesn't seem super worthwhile. So this is a big ass 4-lane road. It's got to lead somewhere. Okay. Alright, that whole area is blocked off. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Zeds. Well, if I'm smart, and I only take them on a couple at a time, I can clear this. Might even be a way to kill about half, lure the other half down the road until they lose sight of me. Not doing too bad so far. Could definitely be a lot worse. That's about roughly half of them. Let's get off the pile of corpses before I start getting sick. Half a dozen more, and they're all on the south side. I might be able to slip around them. Alright, come on up. I'll beat you two to death as well. Oh good, they're slowly chaining. Not all at once. Alright, come on. Thinking there's one more down here, and they might have actually walked off into the, nope, not walked off into the tree line, but still hasn't, aggroed. Still hasn't seen me. Alright, let's go finish this last SOB off. Now, in order to get that Humvee out, assuming the key is here, I'll have to move some of those barricades, but that's not exactly hard to do. Got a snag, t-shirt, walkie-talkie. Another entrenching tool, some shotguns, M870s. Not bad, gas mask, no pad. No key. Alright, well. Okay, so I'm not picking through that mess right now. The tower is a possibility, but all the rest of that grand clusterfuck to the north isn't an option, at least not on foot. No, too many at the tower right now. Uncooked maggots, delicious. Everybody's favorite. All right, come on. Keys in the box? Come on, keys in the box? Nope. So that should be just about all of them. Let's see. Gotta find keys for something. I'll find a vehicle with gas and keys sooner or later. Paperbacks could definitely come in handy sooner or later. Couple beds. And nothing else here is super valuable. But every one of these trailers gives me another potential spawn point for a truck, so... Ah, keys. No fuel. So that's 2 so far. 2 trucks. No fuel. Gotta find a gas can around here somewhere. Oh, which house was that gas can in that I found the first time? There was one before. I got the makings of a peanut butter and marmalade sandwich on the table. Woohoo. Yeah, that could come with me. Fudgy Pop. Woohoo. Alright, still no key on any of this. Where are they going? That'll let me know which car alarm is going off. There. Why would this one be going off? No, it's not this one. They're not moving the right way. I don't know where that car alarm is, but it's not... it's gotta be up there. Yeah, these guys are all headed that direction, so... grab the key, grab the tags, grab the ammo. Scissors are also a good find. Couple house keys, good finds. Probably for this one, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're going north, so... Alright, they're all coming out of the trees. So yeah, it had to be a car alarm farther up there, because that's the direction everybody was moving. I'll go back by the checkpoint and see if it pulled any of them away from there. If it distracted any of them... Okay, no, that ain't happening right now. I mean, I think that's where they are headed, but it's going to be a little while before they all clear out. No, they're just wandering. They're not moving towards the they're not moving towards the car alarm. Yet, way too many. Way too many for that. Alright, so I got a hose, I got a gas can down here. I just need to go grab it. I can pull fuel from those other cars in the court parking lot. And then I'll be mobile. I mean, I didn't search too many houses. I only think I searched 3 houses, 3 or 4. So it shouldn't be super difficult finding that one gas can. And they're not very big houses. Resting Pines Chapel. Oh, okay. There is a church down here. It's just across from the graveyard. Not expecting to find a ton of useful equipment in a church or in a chapel parking lot. There's a truck there. I'll try for it. Go around back so that horde out front doesn't see me. As far as what's in here, probably nothing. I'll clobber him though, just in case he's got the keys. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I'll definitely want to avoid that cluster. Little more than I'd like to deal with right this very second. I recognize this little fenced-in location now, so... Got a radio tower. Fence looks like it's still intact. Yeah, and there's that Mini and that Volkswagen. How about you two? Any chance up? Gas station. Good, good. Nothing of value. Alright, little gas station and a corner store. And my pipe broke. Didn't check that house. No, I don't think it was... You know what? That would actually be an upgrade. I don't think the gas can was zombie loot. Going to the back of this truck. I know I piled some stuff in here. Yes. Grab that fish. Oh, that's where I dumped all my Beretta mags. That'll do for now. Now I just need to find out where the bloody hell I put that hose. So the hose will probably be in the truck over at the courthouse. Don't need any of that. Alright, so I've got a military checkpoint to the north. That's probably the path. I'm guessing that's the road across a river. Up through there. Once I get a functional vehicle, I can scout across that, but there's far too many zombies up there to try and explore up there on foot. Bunch of assorted ammo types, a little bit of food, a bunch of books. There we are. Condition isn't terrible on my pipe wrench. That crowbar's almost busted. Alright. Don't know how much I'm gonna get, but it's better than nothing. Enough to get me mobile. I just need enough to get over there to that gas station by those houses, just south of the chapel. E-Dog Duck, good evening. Alright, so I got me about a third of a tank. So before I worry about gas, I'm going to go do a little bit of exploring, see if there's anything up this road. There's bound to be something. Wonder if I'll encounter another military blockade up here. It's a good-sized house. That's not a house, it's some flavor of commercial building, restaurant it looks like. So I don't need a ton of food right now. And that's probably all I'd be able to get here, but I can clear it. Since I turned off zombie respawn, if I clear it now, I won't have to clear it later. And there doesn't appear to be a ton of them here. It is large enough. I could actually use this. This could work as a base. I mean, it's large enough, but not too large. It's isolated enough, but not too isolated. This might actually work. Now, a lot of the the walls were all glass inside, which could be a problem for fortification. Someone banging around in here somewhere. Don't need a damn doily. Bottle opener, don't. Baking tray, spatulas, don't need any of you. Yeah, about half of the exterior wall of this place is glass, so trying to occupy this place wouldn't be my smartest decision. But I will take everything of value from it. Keep moving. Got a bar in the back. And then the rooms are probably all upstairs. Nothing that will expire. Alright. Nothing that will spoil or rot away, so nothing I need to loot now. I can come back here later on, clear this place out in a little more detail. Oh, there you are. A fanny pack. got a sink up here in the kitchen. Yes. Canned corned beef. Whoa-ho! Cleaned up a little bit. Alright. So that's about all I need from here right now. I'm not even going to bother clearing the upstairs. The far too much of the exterior of this place is glass for me to bother trying to fortify it. It'll take a long damn time to get this place sealed up. So it looks like that's about as far north as this road will run. Looks like it dead ends up here, so flock of rabbits running by. You know what? Now that I have some wheels and a decent amount of fuel, I'm going to go up north past that checkpoint and see if that leads into a town or if it leads across the river. Because if it leads across the river, that's the basically end of the map. And then I can start working down from there. I'm thinking I'm going to, yeah. Let's get all this crap out of my inventory. Excellent, excellent. All right. Don't need to clear the whole road, just enough room to get the truck through. Holy balls. Okay, so it's a military checkpoint of some flavor. Got a nice vehicle there. Got a big-ass fuel and or water trailer in the back. But that is not something I can deal with right now. That's a job for frickin' heavy-duty automatic weapons. For a very good sniper rifle and 1,000 rounds. Alright, let's ignore this clown patrol. See if I can't get in and get gas. Gas tanks on the right side. Now that horde from up near the chapel shouldn't follow me this far south. I don't think their memories are that good. So this small group, and then the small group that were at the gas station should be everything I need to deal with. Well, nope, I recognize that dude with the backpack. At least some of them are coming from the chapel. Much. Come on, let me fill the damn thing. Damn it. You're not gonna let me fill it. Alright. Well, hell. Too many there. Oh, I parked my, parked the wrong side of the pump. You can see the, I can see the gas tube right there. Alright, well. Too many. Too many, too close. That's alright. Still got about a third of a, still got about a third of a tank. Should be fine for now. A little bit of a dock. Alright, so I'm at the river. So that, yeah, that military checkpoint to the north is built at a river crossing. So this is the northern map boundary, basically. Got a waterfront something or other right here. Park. Fountain, yeah, just a big ass park. What are we parked around? P.S. Delilah. That is an old paddle steamer, alright. I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible base. One narrow access point, the rest of it sealed off. On the water, so all the fish I could ever want. Moderately isolated. You know what? get everybody out of here. As long as I don't drive into a super horde, I don't need to babysit them. They'll move in this direction for a bit, and that's all I need. I need them to just keep trundling in this direction. Post office. Police station. Ton of zombies near the playground. Middle school, alright. Brandenburg Fire Station, that might actually be a good place to hold up. I'd have to clear my way to it though. Grocery store, maybe? Battered gas station. Bunch of smashed up cars. Road construction. A mystery machine. Smashed up Jeep. Bait, worms, tackle. This place looks a little torn up. More of those ruined vehicles, smashed up houses. Tornado, maybe. Yeah, it looks like that looks relatively intact. This looks smashed to pieces, even tore up the chain link fence, and then it was relatively intact on the other side. So I think what I'm looking at here is a tornado path. Kind of cool that they added that in. I don't know if Kentucky gets a lot of tornadoes, but I suppose they could. Alright, so I need to start looking for a place to set up shop. Somewhere isolated, preferably close to the water. That might be a good place. Kind of small, though. That paddle wheeler would be nice, but it is absolutely infested, so I'm gonna need to stage before I try and clear that. So I just need to follow that coast up to the paddle wheeler. So I'll find something close at hand that I can use as a base while I clear it. Just hop up along the coast and take a drive up there to get to it. Just hope I don't get stuck. Certainly not moving fast. Come on, truck, don't get bogged down. You can do it, truck. Come on, you gotta have four-wheel drive. Everything has four-wheel drive these days. There we go. Getting to a little bit better grip. Trees are too dense for me to go in right now. I've got to hope I stumble across a road here shortly. The fuck? Is that a zombie cow? That might have been an elk of some kind, a deer, or yes, a zombie cow. Zombessie. Come on, truck, keep going. Don't stop, don't bog down. I'm too far along to double back. Oh, there's got to be something along the coast here. Now, I don't know how far down from it, but I think Roseville was also a town along the river, and then significantly farther south than that was West Point. Now, at this speed, I'm not going to make it there, but if I'm lucky, Brandenburg isn't too far up from Roseville. Or Rosewood, maybe? I forget. Come on, little pickup. Come on, come on, come on. Got places to be, things to do. Well, at least this place, at least the shoreline's not swarming with zombies. Gotta find that silver lining, right? Well, looks like we might actually be opening up onto something here. Maybe, maybe. Nope. Not quite. Wonder if I actually will move better on the beach. Maybe all this vegetation is slowing me down. Maybe that's the trouble I was running. Yep, that's what it is. Baked Linguini, good evening. Thanks for the raid. Playing a bit of the new unstable version of Zomboid tonight. There's got to be something along this river sooner or later. Gotta be something. Unless, well, that's a dead guy. That's usually a good sign. The first sign of anything. There we go. There's a little something here. Looks like a tackle store. A beef roundup. And a general store. I can work with this. Alright. Let's see. So there was one dude outside up here. I'll go deal with him. Oh. And I'll clear these buildings north to south. 556. Come on. Come on, little zombie. Come down here, so I've got to drag you to your friend when I want to burn you. Alright, not hearing anybody banging or clanking in here. Canteens, MRE, good. That's all stuff I can use. Gaff hook, fishing, fillet knife. Woohoo, a bass keyring, woohoo! Water purification tablets, cleaning liquid money, alright. And little bait fish. There's not a ton to this tackle shop, but I just got to figure out which one of these bag of fish fingers. So one of these buildings I'll use. It's just a matter of which one's got the best floor plan, which one's easiest to defend. I don't need any of you. It looks like just at the at a first pass, it looks like the general store might be the biggest of these buildings. Alright. I think these are rain barrels, actually. Open wooden barrel? No, just open wooden barrels, alright. Anything? Whistles, insect repellent. All stuff that might be useful in the future, but I don't need right this very second. At least one zombie somewhere in here, banging and clanking about. Handles, vice grips, rags, wood glue. Dead mouse. Yeah, he's right there. Come on. Oh, are you banging and clanking on the back door? Yeah, you're banging and clanking on the back door. Alright, so let's see if I can open this up and bring him out this way. Nope. Well, hell. Alright, you. I'll open the door that way. He's like, hey, what happened? Beautiful, beautiful. Anything in the gazebo? Doesn't look like it. And another hunter over here. Got anything on ya? Water, leather bag. Interesting. Alright. Need to go deal with them sooner or later. But first, get this general store clear, and what is this? Public restrooms? Yeah, public restrooms. Alright. I actually think I remember this place. I think I've been to this little location before. I think I'm just north along the river of Rosewood, Roseville, Rose something or other. I think there's a town just a little ways farther south along here, which means I'm closer to the new town is closer than I thought. Yeah, that's the new town. So yeah, that's not a bad drive at all. Okay. I need to board up all these front windows, but that won't be super difficult. Mason's chisel. A little bit of food, a little bit of supplies. Not a whole lot of anything, but it's not exactly a surprise. I'm gonna get rid of him before he breaks that damn window. You! Over here, you idiot. I wish you'd have stopped banging on the side of my soon-to-be house. Okay, nothing super exciting there. Is that door wiggling? I think that door is wiggling. I think there's somebody in there. Poncho. Planting supplies. A little bit of canned food. Oh yeah, this place will work. This place is plenty big enough. And I'm right by the river. Shotgun sheets. Yeah, I can use this. All right. Got the woods just up behind the place. Yup, this I can make use of this place. I'll have to bring in some storage things. I'll have to bring in some shelving, some refrigerators and freezers, all that good stuff. But it will do. Cauliflower apples. Don't need the plastic water bottle in the fridge. Leeks and ground beef. Cauliflower, beef, leeks. Wouldn't be a terrible meal. Fresh pork chop. Alright, so... Alright, so we'll eventually start getting everything sorted here. It's nice that this place is relatively quiet. Clear out these boxes, replace them with shelving that I can get from other locations. Now all that's left is to clear those little bastards along the beach and start unloading. So there was, what, half a dozen of them down here along the beach? Just close enough to be worth clearing out. You! Come on. Lure them all into the same pile, so when I come out to burn them, I won't have to drag a whole bunch of them all over the place. Alright, what you got in there? Yeah, it's a bunch of fishing equipment. Nothing in the hunting vest. Let's see. Alright, that's about it. How many more of you down here? 3, maybe 4? Just 3. Alright, well. Come on, come on, come on. Up 4. Alright. Well, hell. A damn stick broke. That's what I get for using cheapo weapons instead of the good stuff. But those iron bars are easy to replace, so... Do I have another one? I think I had. No, I might have only had the two. Yep, and they're both busted already. Yes, I need to go through here and sort some stuff out. There's some stuff in that truck I don't need to keep. Don't need purses. Don't need assorted garbage. Hey! Did I just completely run around you? There you go. Up here by your friends. So I can bludgeon you with a pipe wrench. Come on, you two. Come on. Up here. Come on, little Zambies. Excellent, excellent. That takes care of that. That should be just about everybody in this immediate vicinity. Lure you. And yep, don't need none of that. Alright, good. So let's see, we got a road running right along the coast and a picnic area down here. Oof. Okay. So it's looking fairly clear. Yeah, no signs of life at all. The only thing I haven't cleared in depth is the public toilets, and I don't really need them for anything. And I don't hear anyone banging or clanking in there, so there's probably not anybody home. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I'm gonna get my perishables inside and then go do a little bit of exploring around the area. Clear some space. Oh, those are all empty. You don't need to worry about them. And it'll wash you up. So I don't really need to drag all this stuff out with me. You first. Let's see what you've got. Beth Nesmith. And the handbag I can go toss. Whetstones, fishing satchels, photograph of a babby. I do not need babby photograph. Don't need you. Don't need the rubber bands. Don't need the straw. Now most of the rest of this stuff I can find at least some use for. Just little bits and bobs I can get rid of. Alright, yeah. A convenient trash can is actually a portal into a different dimension. Just dump garbage there. It magically disappears and you never have to worry about it again. I bet you didn't know that Kentuckians had managed to master the use of portals into another dimension. Never suspect the Kentuckians. Alright, the rest of this is all non-perishables and beverages. Let's get all that sorted. I'll probably put all the cookware together. Water will go here. For whenever the plumbing gets turned off. And let's see, cooking, so non-perishables down here for now. And no, beverages have their own thing. And then all the... Come on, you damnable thing. There we go. All the cooking utensils can pile in here. If I don't stop myself, I'll spend an hour sorting everything into its own little box right now and drive you poor people completely insane. I cannot... That's odd. I used to be able to wash bandages. Oh, you know what? It's probably because it's not in my main inventory. That's probably what it is. So let me see. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! I got myself a clean bandage. Alright. Alright, so food is sorted and taken care of. All the non-perishable stuff I can deal with later, but for right now, we'll do a little bit of exploration, see what I can see. I'm going to need shelving units, ice chests, fridges, boxes, all kinds of storage medium. You know, it'll clear the road to that, those new towns up here. Since taking the shoreline was obviously not the smartest thing I've ever attempted. It looks like this road is leading in the right direction. Of fields through here. I don't know if I can harvest anything from them though. It all looks dead. Nope. Oh, come on. Stop doing that, you silly ass game. Cease your tomfoolery. Yeah, That's probably something to do with the unstable version. It's black screened on me again. It'll defuck itself shortly. There we go. Yep, that's the joys of playing an unstable beta release. Little bits of tomfoolery here and there. Perhaps even the occasional shenanigan. You! Come hither, zombie! I wish to bludgeon you to shit with a metal stick. Jonah More. Or perhaps Jonah less. Oh, I'm hilarious. A hatchet. Ooh. Everybody likes hatchets. You, Mr. Purple. Come on. You know what? I'm not going to bother moving you down to the pile. Once I loot out this house, I'm not going to be up here again, so I don't need to worry about leaving piles of corpses lying about. Got a little shed in the back, a couple zombos in the backyard. Let's see if there's anything exciting up the end of this road first. Another house. Alright. Somebody's home. Yeah, somebody's home. Hello, Mr. Zombo. Come over here. You idiot. Come on. Come on. Basic navigation's right over here. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. I'm not hearing anybody else in here. And that little bit of noise I made beating that guy to death would have drawn some attention. Empty. Always use more books. Plungers, toilet brush, don't need any of that. I don't need those, but I could use the bookshelf. Ball peen hammer, chance to break 75. Alright, I do not have a hammer on me. Summer flower hat. Very, very stylish. Canned fruit beverage. Ham, ketchup, lettuce, pork chop, and sour cream. Delicious. The dinner of champions right there. How in God's green earth would you combine these things into a meal? I mean, the ham and the pork chop and the ketchup, yeah, sure, okay, that works. But the lettuce and the sour cream, that would be a flavor sensation. Bunch of boxes. Now these I can use. And I might even be able to get them out intact. Alright. Oh, Mr. Zombo. Come on down here and try to eat my face, please, so I may beat you to death. You bastard zombie! How dare you make me drop my hat? Dick move, zombie. Dick move. That's just not polite at all. I'm only seeing two more up here. And I'm not hearing any banging or clanking from inside. Alright, so... now which of this garbage do I not need? The blue plastic chair... dust mask... all the rest of that I can find some use for. Alright, so I need to empty out those 2 boxes, try and get them in the back of my truck. Now, since those boxes ain't exactly light, I want to get the truck closer to it. You know what, I never did check these fields. See if maybe I can get something from value. No, it just counts as grass. The fields are all dead. Okay. Heavy chain, 10 pounds of heavy chain. I honestly don't know if that has a use. It's a little excessive, a little more than I would like to. You know what? I'm going to leave the heavy chain here. And if it does end up doing something later on, I'll come back for it. But first... I can use all these boxes back at home. Sorting some stuff out. Now, what are you? You look like you're something. What are you? You are a movable object. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Movable object. All right. Good to know. Looks like a sharpening stone, like a millstone, not a millstone, but yeah, like a blacksmith's sharpening stone, which would actually be very useful if that's what it is and if it's usable in this version of the game. I know they added smithing and kilning and manufacture of assorted substances. I just don't know if that has grindstone. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can use it. Okay, so it's just not named. Okay, so yeah, I actually can use this. And it's only 5 pounds. Really? That big old monstrous thing's only 5 pounds? Alright, I'll take it. I can use it to maintain my bladed weapons. Good. Useful tool to have. Oh, a basement, eh? What are you? You're a freezer with 39. I can actually use a freezer. 20 encumbrance is a little much. But at the very least I'll plug you in and use you for storage of the fish I shall be catching. Actually, I might need to go get another vehicle here shortly. Swap this one out. Yes, I'm already at encumbrance max. You are 20. Any chance I could put you in the passenger seat? put a damn freezer in the passenger seat? Actually, yes. Ah, my brain, the best brain that ever brained. I am the smartest man who ever smarted. Driving around with a freezer in the passenger seat. And you could come in handy too. Now these I'm not going to be able to get out with me right now. They're too dang heavy. My truck is too damn full. Yeah, it's 40 pounds. 40 pounds of shelving, so those I'm not going to be able to grab this very moment. But I can come back for them. Bologna, processed cheese, and some salmon. Corn and steak. Food is food. Whetstone. Carving fork, can opener. Anything in the oven? Another steak. Good, good, good. Do, 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 do. I can read the phone book. It spikes your boredom more than a little bit, but you can read the phone book. Can strip out. There's a second bookshelf in the other house up there I could take out. You know what? Thinking about it, I might actually have a hammer in the truck. Let me get those shelves. Pliers, rubber hose, hatchet. Yeah, no hammer. Alright then, so I will be able to come back for this house eventually and loot out all the last of the stuff I need. But nothing right now. Alright, I need to find me another vehicle since this one's just about full up. And I'm going to finish scouting until I get... don't have any space to loot, but... Oh, where am I? There I am. Yeah, I'll do a quick run up until I meet up with that road. Just so I've got that part of the map fully mapped. I'm seeing side roads every now and again, which are probably leading to other farmhouses. Yep. That's a good sized house right there. More fields, more farmhouses. Two houses up that way. Outside notes. Is this a bar? Odd name for a bar, but that looks rather barish. Okay, getting back into town. You can tell by the horde. Oh, yeah. so that's that. Alright, so that did connect through, I believe. Yes, that's all the way through. That's the actual path I took to get to the beach. So that looks like, yeah, one of the new towns right there. The other ones are both farther south, farther away from the river. Alright, so let's see. I believe there was another road coming up on my right hand. Yep. Oh, you could be useful. Portable gas station. $39, not enough cargo space. Well, yeah, it's a passenger van. It's not going to have a ton of cargo space. Wonder what you're full of. Probably gas. Judging by the placard on the back there. Overall condition 92, weight 556, tire pressure, wheel friction. Yeah, it's not going to tell me how much is in it, how full it is. Yep, not going to tell me. All right. Come out to play, Miss Zombie. Quiet now. Bologna and corn. Everybody loves bologna and corn. Don't need any of that. Have at least one of each of those back at base. Don't have a muffin tray though. I mean, really, is it worth surviving the apocalypse if you don't have muffins? One of these doors is occupied. This one right here. Come on. Photograph of Santa Claus. Woohoo. Safety scissors, hockey goalie shin pad. Don't really need that. These could come in handy. Start storing large quantities of clothing later on. Leather jacket, 20 bite defense, 40 scratch defense, good condition. Probably a little warm. Alright. And I am hungry. I should have some food. Ooh, I could just eat the dead rat. That'll work. No, but I will eat the bologna. Half a stick of bologna just because I can. Yeah, that got rid of it. Beautiful. Tweezers, bandages, toilet brushes. More. Okay, this is all good stuff. I can use the planks and all these crates as well. Come back for them later on. Once I empty out my truck. Same with these bookshelves. Still got just under a quarter tank of gas. I do need to find myself a gas station at some point. Actually, I might not. Now that I'm putting my thinking hat on, I do believe I have a solution to this quandary. I do believe the access point is at the rear. Empty gas can. Oh, around the side. Alright, so when I siphoned this thing back up in the Brandenburg, back up at the courthouse, I got just over a quarter of a tank from one siphoning, so I'll need to do this 3 times to get myself full. And then a 4th time to have a full tank of gas on me in case I find something else good. Another vehicle that needs gas. I've had a couple of those where I've got the keys, but they're just empty. Yep. Took all of that one. A little more time consuming than filling up at a gas station, but a hell of a lot safer. Seeing as I haven't cleared any gas stations yet. Alright, so it's just about... Alright, it's completely topped off. Now I'll just finish up the last little bit of this. There we go. Alright, I got myself a full can of gas now. Truck is full and a full can to spare, so... Excellent, excellent. Unpleasantly warm? Well, that's why air conditioners exist. Northern Fork would take me back up to base. Let's see where this takes me. On into the next town, I do believe. Yep. Okay, no, that was off by a little ways. I'm not back to home yet. This is the right turn. Yeah, back the way I came. Straight up behind me would get me back to base. Alright, so oh, that's nice. I have a gas station. It's only a little single pump, but it's still a gas station. Just down from the general store. Good, good, good. That's very useful to know. Well, the road's got to lead somewhere, and power line's got to lead somewhere. No traffic jams, no abandoned vehicles, no nothing. minutes. Okay, that's a good long way. Straight damn line all the way down here. I'll keep going till I see something. Oh, I just murdered the crap out of a little bunny rabbit. There we go. There's something here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? A diner. Gaggle of about a dozen Zeds. Hey. Oh, this has got to be a truck stop, obviously. That's a bunch of fuel right there. 2 more containers full of it. That would be a good catch if I could get it back. And what do we have down here? Little Volkswagen, another little sedan parked around back. None of this looks particularly exciting, but I'd have to get inside to see what exactly these, what kind of shops these are. You know what? Let's see where this little side road takes me. Might just be a driveway. Okay, purple car broken down right in the middle of the damn road. Damn road leading off into the middle of damn nowhere, huh? Oof. That'll connect to a major road at some point. And I got a full tank of gas and some food in the trunk, so I should be fine. Just as long as I don't drive into any massive hordes or plow full speed into a pile of wrecked cars. Random abandoned car. Ah, crap. I can't get through there without having to get out and move them around. So that's the end of this adventure. Abandoned vehicles on both ends of it. Yeah, it's got, you know what? I think that'll lead me back to Moldrog eventually. I I think I'm actually getting close to the original town from way back into the day, back before Zomboid was even on Steam. You had to download it off their website. The only town was Moldrog. You know what? It would make more sense to do exploration, long-distance exploration runs like this when I have a truck that isn't completely full of stuff, so I could actually loot as I go. So I'll head home, offload a whole bunch of stuff, as much as I can, and then I'll head back out and do, well, no, what time is it? Yeah, alright. I'll head back, save when I get back to base, or save, end stream when I get back to base. And I'll do some off-stream sorting, moving the boxes around, moving furniture, putting stuff in box A and box B. Now wait a minute, this is, yeah, this is the dead end. I want to go the other way. Lead me back to the main road. This is the disabled purple car if I keep going straight. Well, I found a little something down here, a little truck stop. A couple stores of some flavor or another. Little houses. Not so little houses. Okay, yeah. Small neighborhood over here by the truck stop. Gas and more and a diner. Looks like an electrical substation, alright. That road probably leads to one of the other new towns. Ugh. So I could either go through Brandenburg to get to the new towns or come down here and take the rural scenic route. Alright, so yeah, when I get back up to the river, I'll end the stream then. As good a time as any. The place isn't greatly defended. It doesn't have a high wall. There's a few more ground level windows than I'm comfortable with, but it's relatively, it's right in that sweet spot where it's isolated, so that isolated enough that I don't have to worry about any mega hordes coming out of the main towns and coming at me. But it's close enough to those main towns, right between Brandenburg and Rosewood, that loot runs won't take a whole damn day. So it's not a bad place at all to set up shop. If I need to expand it later on, I can do that relatively easily with some carpentry work. It ain't the fanciest place I've ever set up shop. It's not some gigantic super bunker or taking over the mall or taking over the prison or taking over a military base. But it's functional. It will be good enough for what I need to do with it. Alright, so that's just about going to do it for tonight. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate you stopping by. Baked Linguini, thank you for the raid. It's always nice to see you stop by as well. But we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with something. I'll probably be trying to finish up Black Mesa this week. I think I'm getting close to the end of that. So tomorrow night's very likely going to be Black Mesa. I'm about to go through the portal to the alien world. So I'm expecting the end game is going to be either there or following from there very shortly. So yeah, Black Mesa tomorrow. So if that sounds intriguing, tune in. And I will see you lovely people in the next one.